welcome to Grammar for M1 with teacher Joanna. For today's lesson, we are going to talk about common and proper nouns. Before we get started, please make sure that you have all the things that you need, most especially the worksheets, a notebook, your pencil, your pen, and eraser. Also, make sure that you are ready to listen, get focused, and pay attention to the lesson that we're going to have for today. Okay, so let's get started. Like I said earlier, we are going to talk about common and proper nouns. But did you know that there are 8 other different types of nouns? As you can see here, we have common nouns, proper nouns, collective nouns, compound nouns, concrete nouns, abstract nouns, countable nouns, and uncountable nouns. Plus, we also have singular and plural nouns. So that's a lot of nouns to talk about. So we are going to work on them one by one. But first, let's have a short recall on what nouns are. I just have to remind you because you might have forgotten what nouns are. So here it is.
Nouns. They're words used to describe people, places, animals, and things. Nouns are usually things we can experience with our 5 senses. That means things that we can see, hear, taste, smell, and feel.
So you have to make sure that you know the difference between naming words and from the rest of the other words. Okay, so we are going to focus on naming words. So what are common nouns and proper nouns? So I want to show you a short video clip on common and proper nouns, and then after that we are going to dissect and see the differences between common and proper nouns.
Idea or thing, it's a train you ride or a song you sing. Dogs and schools and jewels and crowns, they're all nouns, they're all nouns. If it has a name, it's a proper noun. If it doesn't have a name, it's a common noun. A cookie is common, Rena is proper, Great Wall of China, kangaroo, Mom and Dad are all nouns too. Have you heard the word buzzing all around? Everybody's asking, what is a noun? It's a person, place, idea or thing. It's a train you ride or a song you sing. Dogs and schools and jewels and crowns, they're all nouns, they're all nouns. A specific noun, it's a proper noun. An unspecified noun, it's a common noun. A candle is common, Punjab is proper, Regent Street and balloon, cat and mouse are all nouns too. Let's break it down. What is a noun? Person like Rohan, Tom, teacher or you. Place like Italy, a house or the zoo. Idea like love or anger or home. Thing like a car, dog, bus or soul. A specific noun is oh so proper, like Anna knows that nothing can stop her. A more general noun is a common noun, like a girl, hat, mug, flower, pizza or clown. Have you heard the word buzzing all around? Everybody's asking,
So the difference between a common and a proper noun is simply the difference between something with a name and a more generic version of that thing. I'll give you a couple of examples right off the bat. So speaking generally, I am from a city. The specific city that I'm from is Chicago. I could talk about a frog, generally, but if I were speaking of a specific frog, I would say Kermit. The difference between a common and a proper noun is merely the difference between a general thing, so the side is more general, and a specific thing. It's a continuum. So, if you are speaking of, let's see, a river, any old river, that's a common noun. But if you're talking about a specific river, and it's a named river here, that would be the Nile, say. You could talk about a mountain, and that would be a common noun because there are many mountains. But if you wanted to talk about a specific mountain, say Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, that's a proper noun. So here are the properties of proper nouns. Proper nouns are always capitalized. And that means that instead of using a little letter A like that, you would instead use a big letter A like that. Common nouns are only capitalized if you find them at the beginning of sentences. So you might say, mountains are my favorite. But you would also say, Kilimanjaro is my favorite mountain. And that is a lowercase, non-capitalized m, as opposed to this one, which is uppercase. So that's the difference between common and proper nouns. If you're talking about something general, it's a common noun. If you're talking about something specific, it's a proper noun. And the difference between them is that you capitalize a proper noun.
So let's put in our own examples. For common nouns, we can have the word teacher. And the proper noun for that would be teacher Joanna, or teacher Stephen, or teacher Noy. Alright? So teacher Joanna is also from a certain country. As of the moment, there are 195 countries in the whole wide world, and the word country does not specify which country teacher Joanna is from. It could be one of those 195 countries. So to give a proper noun for the word country, we say teacher Joanna is from the Philippines. Okay, so the people from the Philippines are called Filipinos, not Philippine. They're called Filipinos. Filipino is a proper noun for the common noun nationality. And as for our last example, we have here the word cell phone. So there are a lot of cell phones in the market. So to give a proper noun for that, we can have Huawei, Apple, Samsung. So as what was mentioned earlier, common nouns are written in small letters, or the first letter of the word is a small letter, as compared to the proper noun wherein we have to write the first letter of the word in a big letter. However, it could also happen that a common noun could be written in a capital letter when it is the beginning of a sentence. Let's take a look at the example that we have here. Cell phones are not allowed during class hours. The word cell phone is the beginning of the sentence. How, although it is a common noun, it has to be capitalized. The first letter has to be capitalized because it is the beginning of the sentence. Let's take a look. Let's compare it to another sentence that we have here. Students are not allowed to use their expensive Apple, Huawei, or Samsung cell phones during class hours. In this sentence, as you can see here, the word cell phones is written in a small letter. It is not the beginning of a sentence. That's why it has to be written in a small letter. Plus, it is also a common noun. But if you take a look in here, the words Apple, Huawei, and Samsung are written in capital letters because they are proper nouns. Let's take a look at some common nouns and proper nouns for people. We have here the words actor, aunt, baby, baker, cook, dentist, doctor, giant, lawyer, judge, man, nurse, police officer, singer, soldier, teacher. We also have here artist, clown, acrobat, astronaut. Or another word for astronaut is spaceman or spacewoman. So all of these are general terms for people. Let's take a look at the word artist. Do you know of any artists? Let's take a look at the painting of one famous artist. Let's see if you guys can guess who this is. This is one very famous painting of a woman, and her name is Mona Lisa. Okay, this is Mona Lisa. That is a proper noun because it is a name of a woman. Now, the common name for Mona Lisa is a woman. She could probably be a mother. We could also say that she is a lady or a wife of somebody. And we can also say that this is a painting. Okay, so here are the words that we can relate to this picture that we have here. So Mona Lisa was painted by a very famous artist, and his name is Leonardo da Vinci. He is the word Leonardo da Vinci is a proper noun for the words artist, a painter, or a man. So the words artist, painter, and a man are common nouns that we can relate to Mr. Leonardo da Vinci. Another example that I would like to show you is the word astronaut. So do you guys know who was the first man to go into space? This is Yuri Gagarin. He is the first man to go into space. He is an astronaut. He is from Russia, and so he is Russian. The words Yuri Gagarin is a proper noun for the common noun astronaut. Okay, so also the word Russia is a proper noun for the common noun country. And also Russian is a proper noun for the people from Russia. So Yuri Gagarin, Russia, and Russian are all proper nouns. Astronaut is a common noun. The next picture that we have here on the right are examples of proper nouns for people. So we have here the word Lisa, which is a proper name for the common noun for a girl or maybe a student or a sister. We also have here Santa Claus, Alibaba, Florence Nightingale, which is a proper noun for the common noun nurse. So she was a nurse back in the olden times. We also have here Derek Jeter, Pauline, Johnny Depp, Patrick, Harry Potter, Pinocchio, and Robin Hood. Also, your own name and the names of your friends are proper names too. Just like teacher Joanna, Joanna Marie D. Tangilag is a proper name for the common noun teacher. Okay, so let's take a look at some examples that I have here. Let's take a look at Johnny Depp. Do you guys know who he is? This is Johnny Depp. He is an actor. He is an American. He is from America. And he is the actor from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. So the words Johnny Depp, American, America, and Pirates of the Caribbean are all proper nouns. The only common noun here is the word actor. Johnny Depp is the proper noun for the common noun actor. America is the proper noun for the common noun country. Pirates of the Caribbean is the proper noun for the common noun movie. Next one, we have here Pinocchio. Do you guys know who Pinocchio is? This is Pinocchio. He is not a real boy. He is a cartoon character whose nose grows long every time he lies. So Pinocchio here, the word Pinocchio is a proper noun for the common noun cartoon character. Also, we have here names of countries and their people are also proper nouns. So we have here the word American. This is the term used for people who are living in America. Egyptian for those people living in Egypt. Indian for people living in India. Italian for those people from Italy. And Thai, of course, for those people who live in Thailand. Okay, so now it's time to apply the concepts that we have learned. Please grab your worksheets and locate this activity on your paper. You have 5 minutes to finish this task. So the instruction here says that read the sentences carefully, analyze the highlighted words for errors, then rewrite the sentences. Okay, so you have here the ones that are in yellow are the ones that you are going to analyze if they have errors. Okay, so once you're done analyzing, you have to rewrite the correct sentence. We are going to check this activity word per word. So all in all, there are 26 points for exercise number 1.
5 minutes, here we go.
So here are the answers to exercise number 1. First sentence. Teachers are like your second parents. The highlighted words here are teachers and parents. Is there something wrong with the word teachers? Yes. Teachers, as the beginning of the sentence, should be in capital letters. So it should be written like this. For parents, there is nothing wrong with it, so we leave it as is. So the answer here is teachers with capital letter T are like your second parents. Sentence number 2. Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines, Japanese, and Singapore are located in Southeast Asia. So what is wrong with this sentence? Let's take a look at the words Thailand. Is something wrong with this one? Yes, it has to be in a capital letter T because it is the start of the sentence, so it has to be a big letter T. Next word, Malaysia. Yes, something is wrong with this one. It has to be in a capital letter because it is a proper noun for a country. Same thing with the words Philippines and Singapore. They have to be in a big letter. What about the word Japanese? Japanese refer to the people from Japan. So it has to follow that since this is a country, Thailand is a country, Malaysia is a country, Philippines is a country, Singapore is a country, the word Japanese has to be changed into the word Japan so that all of these words are all pertaining to country, not country then people. So the word Japanese has to be changed to the word Japan. Okay. And lastly, we have here Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is a proper noun for a continent. So we have to write it also in big letter S and big letter A. So this is the correct sentence for number 2. Sentence number 3. My favorite actor is Johnny Depp, who played in the movie Pirates of the Caribbean as Jack Sparrow. So what is wrong with this sentence? The first highlighted word is the word actor. Actor should not be in a capital letter A. It should be in a small letter a because this is a common noun. Next word, Johnny Depp. Since this is a proper noun for the common noun actor, this has to be written in big letters. Next word, movie. Nothing wrong with that. Pirates of the Caribbean should be written in capital letters. Capital letter P and capital letter C. However, the words of and the should be written in small letters. Some rules that we follow in writing titles is that we do not capitalize articles or conjunctions in titles. So, Pirates and Caribbean should only be the ones written in big letters. Next word is Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow is a proper name, so it has to be written in a big letter J and a big letter S. So this is how your sentence should look like. Sentence number 4. Yuri Gagarin is the first astronaut to go into space. He is Russia. First highlighted word, Yuri Gagarin. Definitely, it's the beginning of a sentence, so it should be in big letters. Plus, it is a proper noun, so Yuri Gagarin should be in big letters, so it should be written like this. Astronaut, there's nothing wrong with that one. This is a common noun for the proper noun Yuri Gagarin. Space, it is also a common noun and there's nothing wrong with that one. Last word, Russia. He is Russia. Russia is a proper noun. It should be written in a capital letter R. However, we are not referring to a country. We are referring to the people who live in Russia. So we say that he is Russian. So it also has to be written in a big letter R. Sentence number 5. Pakistans and Indians look alike. Okay, so the first highlighted word here is the word Pakistans. The correct term, although it is written in a capital letter since it's the beginning of a sentence, which is correct, however, Pakistans is not the right term that we term for people who live in Pakistan. We say they are Pakistanis, so we say Pakistanis and Indians look alike. In the word Indians, it has to be written in a big letter I since it is a proper noun for the people who live in India. So we say Pakistanis with a big letter P and Indians with a big letter I look alike. This is how your sentence should look like. Check how many you got and write down your scores. This is a total of 26 points. Okay, we're not still done with your worksheet, so please make sure that you have them. We are now on exercise number 2. So here's the instruction for exercise number 2. Correct the errors and rewrite the sentences. Then box the common noun and circle the proper noun. So here is an example of what you're going to do. Bangkok is a city in Thailand. You correct the sentence just like what we did earlier. Now we're still using the same sentences, so you have to write them correctly this time. So Bangkok is written in a small letter, which is wrong. It has to be in a capital letter because first, it is the start of a sentence, so it has to be big. Second, it is a proper noun for a city, so it has to be in a big letter. Second word, city, it's a common noun. There's nothing wrong with that. And Thailand is the name of a country. It's a proper noun, so it has to be in big letters. So this is the correct sentence. Next task is to box the common noun. So in this sentence, the common noun here is the word city, so you have to draw a square around the word. And if it is a proper noun, circle it. So in this sentence, Bangkok and Thailand are proper nouns, so I'm going to draw a circle around it. Okay, so do numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We already did the sentences a while ago, so you have to write them correctly this time. You have 3 minutes to work on this activity. However, if you feel that you need more time, kindly hit the pause button and when you're done, click on play.
3 minutes, here we go.
the answers to exercise number 2. So your task is to box the common nouns and to circle the proper nouns. So here is the answer to number 1. Teachers are like your second parents. The word teachers is a common noun, so we box it, and parents is also a common noun. In this sentence, we have here Thailand, proper noun, Malaysia, proper noun, Philippines, proper noun, Japan, proper noun, Singapore, proper noun, Southeast Asia, proper noun. Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines, Japan, and Singapore are proper nouns for the common noun country, while Southeast Asia here is a proper noun for the common noun continent. My favorite actor is Johnny Depp, who played in the movie Pirates of the Caribbean as Jack Sparrow. In this sentence, the first highlighted word is actor. Actor is a common noun. Second word, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is a proper noun. Johnny Depp is a proper noun for the common noun actor. Next word, movie. Movie is a common noun and Pirates of the Caribbean is the proper noun. Jack Sparrow is a proper noun, so we have to circle this one. Yuri Gagarin is the first astronaut to go into space. He is Russia. In this sentence, please make sure that you write Russia as Russian because we are pertaining to the people who live in Russia. Yuri Gagarin, who is from Russia, should be termed as Russian. Yuri Gagarin, proper noun. Astronaut, common noun. Space, common noun. Russian, proper noun. Lastly, we have Pakistans and Indians look alike. Please make sure that you write down here Pakistanis. Pakistanis is a proper noun and Indians also a proper noun. Let's now take a look at common nouns and proper nouns for places. So here are some words for places. We have the words shop, library, airport, cave, church, farm, hill, hospital, hotel, house, island, mall, market, mountain, playground, restaurant, school, seashore, stadium, supermarket, temple, and zoo. Also, we have here the words beach and park. All of these are common nouns. So say for example, the word beach. This is a common noun, and if we were to give it a name, a specific name, we can say Caron Beach, Pattaya Beach, and all the other beaches that are out there. As for park, it is a common noun. If we were to give a proper noun for the word park, we can have Chatuchak Park, Lumpini Park, and others. In this picture, it will show you some examples of proper nouns for places. Places like countries, wherein you have Hong Kong and Egypt. These are names of countries. Also, tourist spots like the Great Wall of China and the Statue of Liberty. The names of mountains, seas, rivers, and lakes are also proper nouns. Mountains, seas, rivers, and lakes in this sentence are common nouns. But if we were to give it a proper noun, like for mountains, we have Mount Everest or Mount Fuji. For seas, we have here the Dead Sea. Rivers, we have the Yellow River, and lakes, we have Lake Michigan. So all of these are names of proper nouns for places. Would also like you to notice that in writing the proper names of places, The article here in the Great Wall of China, the Statue of Liberty, the Himalayas, the Pacific Ocean, we do not write them in capital letters, not unless it is the beginning of the sentence. Here is an example. Let us take a look at the proper noun, the Eiffel Tower. In this word, you can see here that the article is written in a small letter. In this sentence, however, please notice that the article the is written in a capital letter T because it is the beginning of the sentence. The Eiffel Tower is located in Paris. In this second sentence, I have never been to the Eiffel Tower. Please notice that the article the is written in a small letter T because it is in the middle or towards the end of the sentence. It is not the beginning of the sentence. So we write it with a small letter T. Let's take a closer look at some examples of proper nouns for places. So let's have a short trip and let's go check out Big Ben. This is Big Ben. It is one of the largest tower clocks which you can find in London. Another common noun that we could relate to this one is, this is a tourist spot, it is a famous landmark, and it is also a tower. The Himalayas is another interesting place to visit. The Himalayas is the highest mountain range in the world and has 9 out of 10 of the world's highest peaks, including Mount Everest. The Himalayas in this sentence is a proper noun which refers to the common noun mountain range. Also, Mount Everest is a proper noun which refers to the common noun peaks. Let's take a look at these images. What could be a common noun for this picture? Would it be a supermarket, a monument, or a building? Yep, and the answer is monument. Let's take a look at this sentence. The blank is one of the most seen blank in Bangkok. Let's try to complete the sentence with a proper noun and a common noun. So if we were to give a proper noun for this monument, we can say that the Victory Monument is one of the most seen monuments in Bangkok. So the word monument here in this sentence refers to the Victory Monument. What could be an appropriate common noun for this next picture? Would it be a library, a mall, or a tower? And the correct answer is tower. This is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a building in Pisa, Italy. The height of the tower is about 56 meters from the ground. In this sentence, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is the proper noun, which refers to the common noun, building, and tower. Notice that the article the is capitalized since it is the beginning of the sentence. Okay, it's worksheet time. Kindly grab your worksheets and locate activity number 3. This is what the worksheet looks like. I have here 12 words, common and proper nouns for places that you are going to match. You have 3 minutes to work on this one.
3 minutes, here we go.
So here are the answers to exercise number 3. Let's take a look at them. Common nouns for place, you have here airport. A proper noun for that would be Suwanapum. Mountain is a common noun, and a proper noun for that is Everest. Supermarket, Big C. University, Mahidol. Beach, Caron. And amusement park, Disneyland. So count your scores and write it down. Here are some common nouns and proper nouns on things, events, and ideas. So here is a list of some common nouns for things. If we were to give a proper name for a common noun bag, we can say that we can have Louis Vuitton. A proper noun for shoes would be Adidas. A proper noun for the common noun television, we have Samsung. And a proper noun for an airplane would be Thai Airways. Also, months of the year and days of the week are proper nouns. So the first letter should be written in capital letters. Festivals, holidays, and events are also proper nouns, just like events in Thailand, wherein you have Songkran Festival, Loy Krathong, Wai Kru, Father's Day, Chinese New Year. Notice that the beginning letters of each word are in capital letters. Here are some festivals, holidays, and events in other countries. You have Christmas Day, Valentine's Day, Halloween, Independence Day, New Year's Day, and many more. Here is an example of a festival in India. They have Diwali or Diwali or Deepavali, which is a Hindu festival of lights. In this sentence, Diwali, Diwali, and Deepavali are proper nouns. Also, you have here common nouns like festival and lights. Now let's travel to South Korea, wherein they have Boryong Mud Festival, which is an annual festival which takes place during the summer in Boryong, South Korea. So Boryong Mud Festival here is a proper noun which refers to the common noun festival, or the other way around. The word festival here refers to the proper noun Boryong Mud Festival. Another proper noun in this sentence is Boryong, South Korea. South Korea is a proper noun for a country, and Boryong is a proper noun for a province. Now let's head on to Italy, wherein Carnival in Italy is a huge winter festival, usually complete with masks, parades, music, and parties. In this sentence, Carnival is a proper noun referring to a common noun, which is festival, or festival in this sentence refers to carnival, which is a proper noun. Italy is a proper noun for a country. Also, you can see here masks, parades, music, and parties are common nouns. Okay, worksheet time. Now please locate worksheet number 4, and the worksheet looks like this. So your task is to read the following sentences, circle the proper nouns in each sentence, and then write a common name on the line. Again, circle the proper noun in each sentence. Read the sentence carefully, locate the proper noun, and draw a circle. After that, Write a common name right here on the blank provided. You have 3 minutes to work on this one.
3 minutes, here we go.
So here are the answers to exercise number 4. Number 1, I read the Bangkok Post every day. So the proper noun that we have here is Bangkok Post. And Bangkok Post refers to the common noun newspaper. Number 2, Apple launched the new iPhone 11. There are 2 proper nouns in here. We have here Apple, which is a common noun for a company, and iPhone 11 for a cell phone. People from around the world celebrate New Year's Day. New Year's Day is the proper noun in this sentence. It refers to a festival. Number 4, April is the hottest month in summer. April refers to a month. J.K. Rowling is the author of the Harry Potter book series. J.K. Rowling is a proper noun for an author, and Harry Potter is a name for a book. So count your scores. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 out of 14. Write down your score. Here are additional exercises that you can work on after watching this video. So here are the instructions. For part 5, this is what your worksheet looks like. Decide if there is an error in the underlined nouns. write the letter of your answer. So read the sentences carefully and identify if the underlined nouns has an error or not. Okay, if it has an error, which one is it? And write the letter of your answer. It is also possible that everything is correct, so you can write letter D, which is correct as is. For part 6, give a proper noun for the following words. This is what the worksheets look like. You have here a list of common nouns and you are to give a proper noun. So if you do not know the answer to the common nouns, you can use Google to research. So this is the end of the video. Thank you for listening and I'll see you guys next time.